This has been quite the evening. I've had a few good whiskeys, and I'm about to choose one more from these samples that I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 14 samples here from Tim, Donner Pass Whiskey. And I'm going to have one more for the night. They got one clean glass left. I'm going to choose this at random. I don't know what it is that I'm choosing. The bottles are right under the screen that I'm looking at. Below the screen, right down there is where the bottles are, the samples. And I have to choose one. And I'm going to choose one at random right about there. I got one now. What is it? I don't know. It says. Why is my phone ringing? I gotta go. Hold on. I don't exactly like it when people send me a text message and 4 hours later they call me to alert me to the text message, but then they don't answer their phone when they call me. But I call them back because I didn't get to the phone fast enough to answer it. Back to what we were doing. This is a 50-50 blend of pre-Viking hype Highland Park 12, 43%, non-chilled, filtered, and old malt cask Orkney, 15-year, 8-month, refill bourbon, hogshead, 58.5% NCFNC blend, 50% 0.75 approximately. And this used to contain a Shelter Point single malt, 58% wine and beyond exclusive. Oh, that was from the summer beyond last, I think. Anyway, pre-Viking hype, Shelter Highland Park, and old malt cask Orkney 15-year. Okay, so Donner Pass Whiskey, Tim, has been doing some blending. And this is going to be my last whiskey of the night because I've had enough to kill a snake. Yeah. Oh, and look at all the bubbles around the edge there. That means it's high ABV. So what did we say? 43 and 58.5? And he's estimating 50.75. Well, that's high enough. Oh, it does have a nice aroma. I'm getting caramel right away. Thick, heavy caramel. Good thing I got some water here. I should turn this wee bottle sideways too, so to get the last drops out of it. Because this is going to be my last whiskey of the night. You know, my bed right yonder beckons to me already. I feel like just getting into bed and rolling over and falling asleep. But I will give this this special creation a try first. Pre-Viking hype. Ooh. Now we're talking. Okay. besides it being strong, it has some of that peated character to it, like Highland Park should have. It has some other things going on too. There's a little bit of a saline thing going on. It's salty. Salty and peaty. And is there much else? I will come back to it as soon as I have had a sip or two of water. I don't think I was ready for this blend. Okay. Oh, it's got some legs and big drops, and then some tiny little drops, trails of droplets coming down. But at first, there are sheeting action, yeah, and smallish drops. So we could say this is a single malt. We're guessing it's all from Highland Park at different times and iterations. 50-50 blend, pre-Viking hype, Highland Park, 12 at 43%. And old malt cask Orkney, 15-year, 8 months, refilled bourbon hogshead at 58.5. Okay. And this used to contain Shelter Point, single malt 58%, wine and beyond exclusive. I think I said that twice already, didn't I? Anyway. I must have picked this up a couple summers ago in Alberta. Or that which was in here before I picked up in Alberta a couple summers ago. That's right. Yep. This is interesting. I'm getting a lot of that caramel that you often get from Shelter Point on the nose. Not Shelter Point, Highland Park. Hell, Highland Park and Shelter Point are halfway around the world from each other. Why was I thinking Shelter Point? I don't know. Ooh. Okay. It does smell good. It does smell warm. It does smell comforting. Like a 12-year-old. Highland Park. And then as soon as I take a sip, that peated character is evident on the palate. And then it transitions to even more peat, such that on the palate, I just have peat smoke and charcoal. And it is long and slow to finish. This one hangs on a while. It hangs on, but this is a a particular creation by Donner Pass Whiskey. Oh, does it? Hang on. That peated, smoky, charcoal hangs on. And it's not like there's any fruitiness to it. I'm not getting a lot of fruitiness. It's just peat hanging on. And I'm pretty sure, had it been Orkney, it's completely Highland Park. Oh, it's good. As soon as I swallow that sweetness, it is a sweetness, and it is a peatiness, a sweet peat. As soon as I swallow, that sweet peat just takes over and fills my mouth and hangs onto my palate for a little while. But it is sweet peat. Oh my goodness. Is the sweetness coming from the Old Malt Cask Orkney or from the Highland Park 12? The Old Malt Cask Orkney, the Old Malt Cask Orkney is at 58.5%, while the pre-Viking hype Highland Park 12 is at 43%. I think most of what I'm getting is from the Old Malt Cask Orkney. Yeah, that's what I think. Wow. This is quite a blend you got there, Tim. It packs a punch. It fills the mouth. On the nose, it's nothing extreme, but every sip I take has a lot of that peat smoke and strength to it. This is a beautiful piece of work that you put together. I will leave it sideways for a bit, hopefully to get a few more drops. But yeah, 50% alcohol by volume. Well, that's where I started tonight, and I went to lower ABVs, and now I'm at the higher ABVs again. If you've been watching, this has gone on for a whole month. Month of May, end of April, and most of May. Ooh. That has got some powerful hug to it. I am hugged. I am hugged all the way down. What a nice blending of Highland Park. Yeah, it's got rid of all of it. What a nice blending of Highland Park I like it. It just takes over. And it gives that smoke and peat and heat right in my palate, right here. That's where it is. Right there. Wow. These are some wonderful whiskeys that you have sent me. And I have just put together, I've repackaged a box for you, Tim. And that will go out soonish. Hopefully it will get to you. And I hope you will enjoy it. Yeah, I'm at that point. Slancheva.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.